How y'all doing? Make sure you like and subscribe and share whatever with someone that you love. Let me cut my AC down just a little bit because you know Texas got its own sun. Now, didn't I just say like and subscribe? Okay, make sure you do that. Also, the whole point of this video is to uplift my sisters, because it's a lot of dragging us going on. And some of it be by our own, you know, but it be men and women dragging us as though there's something wrong with us, whatever. Matter of fact, let me backtrack. I've heard it before that if a person tell you that they not ready for a relationship, or that they not ready for marriage, you know, you dating them, you in a relationship, and they tell you they're not ready for marriage. I've heard it said so many times that they want it, but they just don't want it with you. And you know, it's positioned as, you know, it's a hard truth, and I know the truth hurts, but how the fuck do people know that that's the truth? Some people really do not be ready for marriage. Marriage is something that is a forever commitment, or supposed to be a forever commitment. It requires that both people be able to work at something together collectively as one. So it's not a me, I, it's us, it's we. Marriage requires that a woman be able to be, you know, heterosexual marriage. Even if it's a homosexual marriage, still somebody got to play their role. Sorry, that's how it goes. But anyhow, speaking generally, marriage requires a woman to be a wife, and the man to be a husband. And a wife is going to take care of the household, the children, maybe even, you know, have the children and then take care of them. Not just, you know, their existing or his existing children or whatever. You know, we hope that the dynamic starts off with neither one of them having children, but in this day and age, you know, hey. Anyhow, that woman has to be ready to be the backbone of that household. She needs to be ready to know, you know, how things are supposed to move in order to make her house run smoothly. That woman is supposed to be ready to share her space with that man, and ready to share herself. Now, y'all might have a marital agreement where y'all don't live together all the time, or whatever works for y'all. Okay, great. But still, at some point, you gotta be willing to share your space, and not just your physical space, your emotional space, your mental space. Okay, you gotta be your spiritual space, whatever it is you believe in. You got to be ready and willing to share that space with another person, the woman and the man. The man has to be prepared and ready to be a provider, and possibly sole provider, if he's the type that, you know, prefers that his woman, wife, does not work. Okay, so there are some people that they don't want marriage because they're not even ready for marriage. They might be okay with dating. They might be okay with y'all little boyfriend, girlfriend, not that serious relationship as it stands. You know, they might be okay with being friends, whatever, but they're not ready to take that step. That's a big leap. And they might want it with you, but they ain't got themselves together yet. Yeah, they gonna do what they need to do to get together if they do want to do that. But how much time is that gonna take? And how much time is you gonna be willing to spend while they getting it together? You might not be willing to spend that time, whether you like them, love them, whatever or not. So all of this, oh, they want it, but everybody don't want that. Let's start there. Okay. Another thing might be that they do want it with you, but they know that they cannot handle you and whatever that you have going on with you. In the case of man and woman, like, let's say the woman has a certain type of responsibility or a certain type of career. Maybe she already have children or other things like that, and the man want her, but he know that he can't handle different stuff that she have going on right now because of where he's at right now. He might really want her. This goes back to the whole thing where people talk about people selecting the safe choice. People choosing somebody that they really didn't really want like that, but since the person was safe and easy for them to deal with, they chose them. So in them situations, when they married them people, did they really want them? Did they really want it with them? Nah. If they could have handled who they really wanted, they would have kept them. So that whole mantra of, oh girl, he wanted, he just don't want it with you. She wanted, she just don't really want it with you. She turned down your proposal because she don't want it with you. No. That don't always be the truth. And I feel like that statement really tears people down, because then a person, insecurity is something that we learn. It's not something that we're born with. So a statement like that can make a person feel very insecure. Like, so if they want it, but they don't want it with me, what's the first thing we think? Something wrong with me. That's bull. You shouldn't be walking around just feeling like, oh, something's so wrong with me just because this person doesn't want to be married to me. The person, just might not be ready. Everybody ain't able. We can't put people into these boxes and, everybody think like this, everybody think like that. No. Because it's a lot of people who think differently. It's a lot of people that agree with different things. So all of this, they just didn't want it with you. That type of statement or whatever, that's really to make a person feel bad about themselves. To me, honestly. And even if, let's say, they didn't want it with you. Let's say that's true. They want it, they ready for marriage, but they realize that you're not it for them. Maybe you're not a bad partner. Maybe you're not a bad mate. Maybe you have great qualities and stuff like that, but this person is not ready for whatever it is that you bring to the table. Maybe they can't bring that to the table and they're intimidated. Or maybe they want it with you, but they got a situation over here that's going to be, I guess, affected negatively or whatever by them choosing you. I don't know. It don't necessarily have to be that there's something so wrong with you that they don't want you. Okay? But first and foremost, I want to address the whole, they want it, but they don't want it with you. Matter of fact, but 9 times out of 10, I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10, because that's too broad. But a lot of men don't want to be married anyway. And then it got nothing to do with a specific woman. Okay? You could be Beyonce. If he don't want to have to answer to anybody, if he don't want to have to figure out, what time he got to be home, if he don't want certain responsibilities or whatever, which a lot of men don't. And these might be men who have, good jobs or good careers or business or whatever, and they already are handling their responsibilities, or they have previous children or whatever. They handling their business in these arenas. They don't want to also have to then handle the business of a marriage. So no, everybody don't want it. No, they don't. Okay? I just want to say that. But make sure you like and subscribe. Free game. I will be sharing more things. Oh, I need a detail. What the heck? Anyway, I'll be sharing more free game. down the line. I had kind of slacked off a little bit, you know. I'm working on some things. Still working on my certification and some other stuff. So I'll be here. But make sure you like and subscribe. I really, really hope that you got something out of this positive for yourself, especially my young ladies, because so often we have the marriage carrot, as I've stated before, on other social media platforms. We have the marriage carrot over our head. If y'all remember, if you old enough to remember, like Looney Tunes, and you know, Bugs Bunny or whatever, they had the carrot on a string, and the string would just keep going up and up and up, and every time you jump higher, the carrot go higher, all the way out your reach. Jump high, it's gone again. And that's how a lot of women are. We just jumping, trying to get someone to marry us, so that, and a lot of times it's because of a goal thing. We feel like we have to reach a certain milestone. And then also we have a society that has made women feel like they're unworthy, or that there's something wrong with them if they're not married by a certain age, or if they don't have a man, or were married with children at a certain age, and all this kind of stuff. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. The truth is, your value, your worth, everything that's wrapped up into who you are. If you're a valuable person, you're a valuable person, whether or not there is someone else or a romantic interest in your life or not. It don't matter. You still valuable. You still worth something, and there's still somebody for you. Now check that. How you doing? Y'all have a great, wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Like and subscribe. Bye.